Do you want to make a large cake using cake mix, but it isn't enough? If you answered yes, you need a remarkable cake mix extender recipe. This cake mix extender recipes are great for baking when you are busy or in a rush. Besides that, the best thing about it is that it does not compromise the taste. So with that, here are some of the best cake mix extender recipes for you. Talk about baking a cake at ease. Remarkable cake mix extender recipe number 1. Keep in mind that this cake mix extender recipe will give you a moist and delicious cake. Ingredients: 1 cup of cake flour, ½ cup of granulated sugar, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla emulsion, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a piece of egg, ½ cup of milk, 1/4 cup of butter. Step-by-step instructions. Recipe number 1. Step 1. First and foremost, put the cake flour, sugar, baking powder, and cake mix in a big mixing bowl. After that, add vanilla emulsion, milk, egg, and butter. Then, gradually blend all the ingredients until there are no clumps and lumps. Step 2. After that, pour the cake batter into 2 greased 8-inch round baking pans. Afterward, follow the baking instructions indicated on the cake box. Finally, serve and enjoy. Remarkable cake mix extender recipe number 2. This cake mix extender is not as moist as the first. However, this cake mix extender recipe is still delicious. Ingredients: a piece of egg, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 8 ounces of sour cream, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/3 teaspoon of salt, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla emulsion. Step-by-step instructions. Recipe number 2. Step 1. Before anything else, add the flour, sour cream, and sugar. Afterward, put the salt, vanilla emulsion, egg, and cake mix in a large mixing bowl. Then, make sure to mix all the ingredients until there are no lumps in the cake batter. Bear in mind that there is no proper order in adding the ingredients. Step 2. Then, pour the cake batter into 2 greased 8-inch round baking pans. After that, follow the baking instructions indicated on the cake box. Lastly, serve and enjoy. Remarkable cake mix extender recipe number 3. This cake mix extender recipe is not as moist as the previous ones. So with that, use simple syrup between the cake layers to add moisture. Ingredients: 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/3 teaspoon of salt, 2/3 cups of water, 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. Step-by-step instructions. Recipe number 3. Step 1. First of all, place the all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. And then, add the water, cake mix, and sugar to a large mixing bowl. Afterward, mix and combine all the ingredients until there are no lumps in the cake batter. Remember, there is no order in adding the ingredients. Step 2. Then, pour the batter into 2 greased 8-inch round baking pans, and follow the baking instructions indicated on the cake box. Lastly, serve and enjoy. For the cake's flavors. Usually, the cake mix extender recipe's taste is vanilla. For that reason, add the following flavors to enhance the taste. In addition to that, adjust the ingredients if needed. 1. Chocolate. Add 1/3 cup of cocoa powder and an additional 1/4 cup of sugar. 2. Strawberry. Add 1 teaspoon of strawberry flavoring with the vanilla, 1/4 cup of pulverized frozen dried strawberries. Likewise, you can add ½ cup of mashed fresh strawberries. 3. Lemon. Make sure to add 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. After that, add 1/4 cup of simple syrup. 4. Orange. Remember to add 1/4 cup of fresh orange juice. Then, remove the vanilla emulsion from the ingredients. Easy vanilla buttercream frosting. This easy vanilla buttercream frosting recipe can fill and frost a 2-layer 8-inch round cake. Ingredients: 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1/3 cup of softened butter, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk, Step-by-step instructions for easy vanilla buttercream frosting. Step 1. Using a medium bowl, mix the powdered sugar and butter using an electric mixer, low speed. Then, add the vanilla and a tablespoon of milk. Step 2. Afterward, gradually add and beat the remaining milk until the frosting becomes smooth and spreadable. If your buttercream frosting is too thick, add more milk, just a few drops of milk at a time. Also, if the frosting is too thin, add and beat a small amount of powdered sugar. Make sure to add until satisfied with the consistency. Tips and tricks. For the most part, you can add more layers to the cakes. You can also fill them and frost them before serving. Moreover, I recommend that you figure out how much batter you will need before you start baking. Remember, each cake mix in a box creates 4 cups of batter when prepared through the instructions in the box. And with the cake mix extender recipes, it will create 6 cups of cake batter. Furthermore, know how many tiers you want to make and how many people you will serve the cake to. So with this, you can adjust the cake batter. Also, for baking with the cake mix extender recipes, you may need a longer baking time. The main reason is that it requires more ingredients. Besides, to make the easy vanilla buttercream frosting, allow your butter to soften at room temperature. Because of this, it incorporates powdered sugar easily. Additionally, use real vanilla, refrain from using imitations. In addition to that, vanilla bean paste is the best for the frosting recipe. As a result, vanilla can enhance the sweetness of sugar. Furthermore, you can add almond extract to the easy vanilla buttercream recipe. Moreover, you can add any citrus zest to enhance the flavor. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.